Welcome everybody to Funky D Star TV. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for subscribing to Funky D Star TV. Now, let us dive into this particular headline when they tell us about 3 presidential jets grounded and seized in France. Okay, then after that, we'll go see what in the ESNIPOB, they tell the traditional leaders from the Southeast. Now, these 2 particular news when I can share for my people. All right, presidential jet seizure, an international embarrassment. Okay, now the news said that the presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 presidential election, when Peter Obi said he don't describe the report of the seizure of the 3 presidential jets in France as another embarrassment which exposes failed leadership in Nigeria. It's the courts in France, they don't order a seizure of jets following a contract dispute between Ogun State and a Chinese company, Hanshan Industrial Investment Co. Limited. The federal government, they don't, however, according to the news, stated that them, when be the Nigerians, the government, they don't set what is called a motion on both legal and diplomatic steps to ensuring the discharge of the inappropriate order against the jets. When we see then declare seized in France. So this is another news when they come from Nigeria, and a prominent figure when we see everybody know about him, Peter Obi. Now the person when they come out now, they expose Nigerian government. Say they don't seize 3 presidential jets. Now him, the French people, they don't seize. They seize them from Nigerian government. Say, man, what are you people doing? So everything what our people they do, I don't know. They advise when they don't come give Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his cabinet members, and I'm not sure see that advice sink into their head because they don't know the things when they do. Another thing when happened before I jump into ESN. Some few days ago, one of the biggest policemen in Nigeria there, Lagos State, Abina Abuja, the man don't come tell us see the NLC, which is the Nigerian Labour Congress, say that they harbor terrorists. For many years, Nigerian Labour Congress don't they harbor this particular terrorists when we see they plan to bomb Nigeria. According to the news, in fact, not only harboring the terrorists though, in their organization, their terrorists, whether they claim, the man they live inside Labour Congress building for a very long time. Now there the man they build bomb, now there the man they operate, now there the man they do so many things. So the policemen, they don't call on the leaders of the NLC to come clarify how far. You know, see, NLC is a very big organization. They say they're not a point hand to all the whole members of the NLC, but the thing where they want to be NLC bosses, they have to come to the police station to clarify themselves about this particular person because they don't catch this person. In fact, they said the man never did inside their den, but then they want NLC. They send this message to the NLC, that is Nigerian Labour Congress. Now here, the terrorists, now one of their member, remember, now from there, Labour Party come out. And a lot of prominent Nigerian people, then they inside that particular organization before. And this is an organization when we see anytime when they tell you say they want to go do protests against Nigerian government, nah, ladies and gentlemen, they go pass by, tell us then they for closed door, from closed door to closed door. Before you know, they go close. Their Ghana must go. Give them. The next morning, any LUC bosses that will come out on channel television tell us, oh, we don't settle with the government. Anytime when they promise Nigeria people say they won't go do protest against the failure of the Nigerian government, they're not the doing. So they are corrupt people. The police have to go after these terrorists. The police have to go after this organization. They are leaders. They know waiting day. They know that man before they have that man. They know who that man be. So that man when they claim still a terrorist and he don't kill a lot of people and they plan to bomb different places in Nigeria. So that is another one. Lastly, make we dive into waiting the ESN people they tell the Biafran leaders, the elderly men, the kingsmen and women, and also they call them the traditional ruler or whatever they call them. So make we see what ESN. Remember ESN organization when we say the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, formed this particular group of people to counter the terrorists in the southeastern part of Nigeria. Now he make it today. Many people they jealous the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra because things when that man don't do within this short period when he take do activism, ladies and gentlemen, not be small thing. Now things when they impossible for men to do in hundreds of years. The man formed a kind of military that could defend IPOB. Remember, IPOB now the indigenous people of Biafra. IPOB is not one person. IPOB not be something when you go feel say, oh, I want to destroy IPOB, I want to clamp IPOB, because everybody in the Biafran land now IPOB. Every Igbo man na IPOB. So how you want to destroy IPOB? You see, it's very, very impossible to bring these people down. That is why the ESN, they are still existing. The IPOB itself, they are still existing. In Mapa, if don't come tell us, say, man, something is happening in Biafran land regarding the terrorists and the traditional rulers entwined. Okay. Now, ESN, then they want, see, they're not fit tolerate it again, no. That they want the traditional rulers when they collect bribe, or you can call it money, from the headers. When they claim, say, them be headers, whereas them be terrorists. When they punish the IPOB vulnerable ones. So the ESN, they don't come out, they don't catch these people before they come out, come begin on this matter. They don't catch them red-handed. Say, man, the indigenous people of Biafra will be IPOB on Thursday. Don't come and accuse some traditional rulers in the southeastern part of Nigeria of collecting money from the terrorists masquerading as headers. In this juncture, IPOB, they don't allege, say, men, traditional rulers, when we say they collect money, so they allow terrorists to operate day in and day out freely without any consequences in some communities or regions. She make una dey very, very careful, because ada mama konechana agwako obosi nwanne. All right, a more powerful, the spokesperson of the group, he don't warn that IPOB and the ESN, that is Eastern Security Network, they say they no go tolerate, they no go fold their hand to the watch these traditional rulers when they collect money up and down, left and right, back and forth, every time from these terrorist people when they masquerade themselves as the herdsmen. A statement by Emma Powerful reads, "We, the global family and movement of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, led by the great and undefeatable leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, collect money from terrorists masquerading as herdsmen and allow them into spaces to operate freely in our community." Now, so then talk about. Now, so the IPOB now and the ESN, what are they telling now before see Nnamdi Kanu form them before them put them from inside the prison? See, made them they very careful. These people, when we see them, they operate like this. They're not good for the body of the individual. They're not do. Then just they masquerade like that, like see them be herdsmen. There not be any herdsmen according to a man. Lastly, make I ship this in to conclude this particular news about Wazurike. When we see Wazurike don't come out, come come lash out against Nigerian government. Seriously, ladies and gentlemen. Uwazurike not come joke again on this time around. Uwazurike started with the protest, how they take marginalize the IPOB people, that is the Ndigbo in general. Say, what? Una they call us for protest when we say nothing. And the government will not dey. Our hand not dey, Bola Ahmed Tinubu government. Bola Ahmed Tinubu hand not dey inside Biafran land. So, why una go dey call us say, make we come follow una do protest, make una see the way we want to take clamp the Ndigbo down once again. So, no way. Then Uwazurike begin explain a lot of things when they happen in Biafran land, including Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. Personally, I was so surprised when Uwazurike come out in defense of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Remember Uwazurike and Asari Dokubo and this their group. Now them put fire. That the thing, they wonder sometimes. Now them put fire for the government to hold Nnamdi Kanu. Uwazurike personally campaign against Nnamdi Kanu. Asari Dokubo, that one no flinch. Campaign against Nnamdi Kanu. The whole governors, the whole ministers, the whole Biafran people, when we say then they into politics and the politics they favor them, they use and they chop, they do wayo, they do corruption, they do all this nonsense. What they do? All of them in favor of the governments. All of them dislike or despise Nnamdi Kanu. So, but I was so surprised. See, somebody like Uwazurike, they come in defense of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. They tell the government people, say, man, I got to leave this guy. This guy is an innocent person. I was so surprised to hear that. So, the only person who will never hear that from his mouth now, Asari Dokubo. Everybody is supporting Nnamdi Kanu to come out. Only Asari Dokubo now will never see stay come out. You know how dangerous Asari Dokubo is. You know the bad blood when Asari Dokubo gets for the Ndigbo people. The hatred when Asari Dokubo get for the Ndigbo people. A man when we see they come out today, you go see na Igbo man. Tomorrow you go see na Ijo. Next tomorrow you go see na Yoruba. Another next time you go see na Cotonou man. We don't know where he come from. We don't know who he be. Just exactly like the president when we see everybody there is supposed to say that one come from Guinea, and Nigerian people that see there they talk about protests and the protests and protests. When they don't tell you say your president is not from Nigeria, your president is from Guinea. Because the reasons, the cogent reasons when we are supposed to use. So ladies and gentlemen, I here we go stop. If you want to get anything we want to tell us, come right to our comment section. One love.